That is good banter.
Oh, back at it, Timmy.
Holy bags of dog shit. We are back for another episode of the Good Banter podcast.
Yeah.
Woo! What a week it's been. So much to talk about. Where does one start?
Oh, yeah.
First of all, a bit of feedback. Might have gone a bit from the listeners out there and a couple of mates. Might have gone a bit hard or a bit maybe soft or on licking Eddie's balls last week. Might have
Oh, yeah. We sort of had, I think old Declan Lewis. He hit us up on the Instagram message and said, you did well to get the sound so good on this week's ep because, you know, considering Tommy was so far up Eddie's ass, which I loved it.
Yeah, a couple of mates said I might have had his balls in my mouth for a little bit of the ep, about 20 minutes of it, really.
Just motorboating his balls or
I did
him teabagging you.
I thought it can't have been too bad, and I listened back, and yeah, it really did drag on. A lot of Eddie love. Not everyone loves Eddie.
No, he's I enjoyed your chat about Eddie though. I was sort of sitting on the fence. I had no real strong opinion on Eddie. But now after talking to you, he's the greatest man to ever live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we are back to being best of mates after a couple of years off. A couple of years of we just needed some time apart. Eddie and I, but now we are 69ing and just hanging out and talking pies.
It's good. Have you texted him during the week? Have you spoken to him?
Don't want to overdo it.
No. Have you got his number?
No.
Okay.
No, I
Do you
don't.
reckon Eddie, geez, he'd get some messages and some calls during the day, wouldn't he?
Well, I remember when Collingwood lost to Brisbane in the second granny when we played them 2 years in a row.
03?
03, and yeah, really got our pants pulled down. Apparently his number got out.
Oh,
yeah, and
that's not what you want.
Nah, and a lot of people were texting him, just not the most encouraging text, like just stuff like
take that, you
suck my dickhead and things like that. Things you don't really want when you've worked hard and fallen at the final hurdle.
Yeah,
but, so guys like him, they'd have to change their number regularly.
Yeah, you reckon, and it wouldn't take much for if you fuck someone over to just go, all right, here's Eddie's number, or you could do that thing where you, I know in the local paper in Port Douglas, one of the guys when I was up there, they just said like puppies for sale, and then put his mate's number in there.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
And just have them slightly underpriced.
Yeah. So yeah, little Rottweiler puppies for sale.
Yeah.
And they go, mate, I'm not selling fucking Rottweilers. What's going on? Yeah. So something like that's always good.
I saw a
in a small town.
This is going back years. I never saw the comedian again. Maybe it's an old joke and I was a bit late to the party, but there was a Tassie comedian. I remember him, and he was over in Australia. I just saw him at a bloody...
Over in Australia?
Oh, yeah.
The Tassie comedian?
Oh, yeah, jeez.
You do know that you've just isolated all our Tassie listeners here, mate.
The mainland.
The mainland, there we go, yeah.
He was on the mainland. I'd tell you about Wodonga footy trip once.
You went to Tassie?
Yeah.
You went overseas?
Well, and it was everyone told this one bloke that make sure you got your passport.
Oh,
and I've told you that, and he turned up with his passport.
Yeah,
that was funny stuff. But anyway, this Tassie comedian, he was telling it was back when the sort of brick phones were in, the big brick, and you could play Snake. They were pretty basic stuff, and he was telling this story about his mate that works for Knockout. And he was saying there's this thing where if you write mole, have you seen this?
No, I haven't. I'm waiting. I'm on the edge of
he goes, if you write mole, there's this glitch, and if you send it to the one phone, if it gets enough, you turn the phone upside down and you see a mole on the screen. Yeah. And he goes, all right, so here's my number, and so he got everyone in the room to get their phones.
Yeah.
And everyone texts mole to this, and he's waiting there, and he goes, oh, hang on. Oh, no. Actually, that's my ex-girlfriend's number. And so she got about 100 text messages, also mole.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty clever.
That's pretty clever. Yeah. I'd be no good because I can't. I've been with my wife for 11 years. I still can't remember her number.
You don't?
Nah.
No.
She's
So you would not know that?
Oh, I could have a go at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Tams.
I sort of, I can just get the numbers all mixed up. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to get them in the
But
right order.
I can remember like my home phone number. I can remember mates' home phone numbers from 1972.
Well, they're only 3 numbers long.
Yeah,
so it
that's
was,
right.
It was a bit easier.
Yeah, I remember our old factory number. I've got all that shit in my head.
4?
Yeah, it was 4. You just had to put 03 for the 03 4.
They were simpler times.
Oh, it was. So that was good, mate. That was good. But what have you been?
I had
what have you been up to?
we talk about sliding doors moments quite a bit. Had one on the weekend. So I thought the fucking sun was out.
Oh, yeah,
Local footy
great
grand
weekend.
finals were on, and I had a bit of a spring in me step. I thought, you know what? I'm going to go and watch a bit of
No gigs Saturday night.
No gig Saturday night.
Oh,
Had a
dangerous.
good gig Sunday. So had a bit of money in the pocket, bit of cash in the pocket, which I will declare.
Yep.
And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go to the footy. So I rung my mate Toozy, rang a few other people, but they're all busy.
Yep.
Toozy's
3-3 and 4-y.
and 5-y.
Yep.
And so he said, yep, let's do it. So just down at Morty Alec, the local Division 2 grand final, Southern Footy League, we had East Brighton playing Murrumbina.
Oh,
Sun was out. It's a great venue to watch
yeah.
footy. Great venue to
Yep.
watch footy. They got a bit of a hill, nice little tiered seating, and
Perfect.
so we went out. He goes, what do you want to drink? Toozy's a lot better drinker than I'm binge. He's more
He'll have 3 or 4 a night. Kind of thing.
but he can really down him, and he doesn't.
He's a heavy
doesn't
man?
See, oh, he's heavy.
He's a heavy.
He's heavy.
Yeah. He hasn't gone on this mid bullshit.
No, he drinks the. Well, he can't at the footy, but he drinks the long necks.
Oh,
The
fuck!
big,
he's a full
Yeah, what do you
on.
call them?
He's-
The VB.
the King Browns.
The King Browns. He likes the
Yeah.
King Browns. So
Jesus.
he's a man. He's a man's man.
Oh yeah.
So
Love Toozy.
so he said, "What do you want?" And I said, "Mate, just grab me a mid." You know. And
Did
he
you
goes,
drive to the game?
No,
Did
caught an
you-
Uber.
Okay, so
Caught
you're
an Uber.
prepared.
Which always raises a couple of eyebrows as you leave in the house. As you see you, babe. And you know, oh, you taking an Uber? Yeah, yep, taking an Uber.
Well,
just
it's one of
better
those
safe
things.
than sorry.
I think of the local footy, especially if you're catching up with a mate. It's easy to get a bit excited. Sun's out, before you know it, you've had 6 beers and you're like,
In the sun.
"Ugh." Well, I'm either driving home pissed or I'm getting an Uber back anyway.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, let's cut out the middleman and get the Uber straight away.
Yeah, so I thought, but I wouldn't mind getting home, watching the AFL on that night, another final. So Port versus GWS. So I thought I'll get home. Got a fair bit of shit to do the next day, so just stick to the mids. Still a nice beer. Still get a bit of a buzz, but
That's it.
you don't lose your marbles. Anyway, so I went and got the first shout. I think I said, so I'll get your VB. I came back with a mid. Fantastic. All right, you go first. You go get shout. He's come back.
VB.
They're all out of mids. They're fucking out of mids.
Jesus.
This joint was out of mids. It would have been under 10 minutes into the first quarter.
Jesus Christ. Bloody hell.
And I was like, and people have been on the piss all day. There were thirds, resis, and it was a decent crowd, and the sun was out, and everyone was in a good mood. But the most popular beer in Australia at the moment, they charge them the same. People don't act like fucking lunatics like they
Yeah.
do on the VB stubbies. They don't feel the need to start
Punch
fighting
people.
their own.
Smack
Parents.
their kids. And,
Yeah,
abuse
so-
the umpires.
Geez, you think you'd top up? So that's sliding door.
Yeah, could they just fucking duck down and get bloody 10 slabs or something?
Yeah.
Maybe more. Just jump in the car and if you're hosting finals, you've got to be better prepared than
You've got to
this
be
shit.
better prepared than that. So next shout out was mine. I went up. Can I grab mid strength VB can? He said, mate, we're all out of mid strengths. I said, mate, are you getting more? And he said, no.
Yeah, okay.
I said, well,
I'm going to come and punch you
this
later
is-
on,
yeah,
cockhead.
this is on you. When
I don't handle the VBs that well.
when I'm over there taking a shit in the dumpster in about 15 minutes time.
This is on you,
This
mate.
is on you, mate. Don't be calling the cops on me.
No. Should have had the mids.
Should have had the mids. So, yeah, sure enough, buddy went to the club, kept drinking there, and then went, I didn't want to go home because I'm bloody on the heavies.
On
So
the heavies?
ended up fucking up at Sporting Globe.
Okay, all right. So
Bloody-
she's getting a bit, are you getting a few messages from Tam? Where are you,
Yes,
Tom?
Turned the phone off because they were giving me the shits there, the messages. And
Yep.
so, ended up bloody stumbling home about nearly midnight. Next day, I
Jesus.
was like, I've just fucked me whole weekend.
Yep.
Because that dickhead didn't buy enough mid-strength.
That's exactly where it's a go. It's a bloody. That's you can pinpoint it.
Yeah, where'd the night go wrong? I'll tell you where it went wrong. When that dickhead was placing an order for grand final day, and he didn't just not enough many zeros on the end of how many slabs we get.
No, that's right.
Because everyone was drinking them,
mate. Everyone, they're so popular, and
everyone's even the young kids are drinking.
I don't think mid strengths were that popular when I was sort of growing up. It's really
I
been.
used to bash kids. Well, there was no. There was no in the middle. There was either lights. There were either heavies for the man's man, or lights for the ladies.
Lights for the ladies.
Well, they were just no one. They're just shit.
Yeah, they're not just cat's piss.
Piss.
So it's like drinking cat's piss.
So I certainly don't blame myself for staying out till all hours.
Nah. Pass the blame. That's what you have to do when you say, you're all right, home at 12 and you sort of, you wake up. What time are you waking up? You're a bit...
well, just because I'm getting home at all hours doesn't mean the kids are sleeping in.
Dad is sleeping.
So they're still... Oh, the dog, somehow, we've put a fence on the bottom of the stairs so the dog doesn't come through. It's like, have you ever seen footage of a rat trying to crawl under something, how skinny they can get?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a dog turns into a fucking rat and just, it's like it slides under this.
Body, yeah.
And it just comes belting up the fucking stairs and flies onto the bed and it's just like, I took a swing at it.
Yeah, okay.
Missed it.
You still
Missed it.
Because of the VB.
Yeah. So Sunday was shit. Tried to go for a run about 4 to try and sweat it out of me. That nearly killed me. And
you're a better man than me, though. I wouldn't be running.
No. So anyway, just get some more mid-strength guys. Or end up we waste our fucking weekends. Anyway, enough about me.
Right. I didn't have a gig. I didn't have a gig Saturday night either. But a few months ago, a good mate, Bantido, old Walshy, said, "Hey, Budsy, you mate, Gyroscope and Bodyjar at the Corner Hotel. Bodyjar, they're playing 25 years since they released their '98 album, No Touch Red."
No Touch Red.
Who
the band couldn't name a song.
No, you'd probably hear it and go, I sort of remember that.
Remember kids wearing the Bodyjar t-shirts? Used to have a bit of cred. Fuck, they know their music.
A lot of street cred back in the 90s, early 2000s. If you got the Bodyjar, you're sort of blokes maybe skating around with the Bodyjar.
Long hair.
Long hair. So
couple of piercings.
So I'm looking forward to this. And Walshy sort of said earlier in the week, he said, my brother, he's coming up with a few mates from Sorrento and a few of the guys because Tom, the guitarist from Bodyjar, he lives in Sorrento. And he coaches some of those guys' kids, so they're good mates.
Oh, wow.
They're bloody good mates. So, mate, little sneaker, we might be able to get backstage. And I'm thinking,
that'd be something else.
That would be something else. I don't know if that's going to happen anyway.
Well, that's something like that. It's not like if you went backstage at a Coolio or... Well... there's not going to be... strippers and cocaine, and it's probably just...
I think Coolio's probably lost a bit of his sheen these days, old Coolio.
Might not have been the most up-to-date reference.
No, like a Snoop Dogg. Even Snoop Dogg, even though he's 105 now, he's still got...
Yeah. Well, let's just say he's someone that'd have a great backstage. Robbie Williams. Oh, no, he's off the drugs, isn't he?
I'm sure...
someone like Metallica?
Yeah. I think a lot of them have grown up a bit these days, but
who's guys really going off these days?
Yeah,
really cause some shit.
It's one of those things where it's probably not as, I don't know, maybe Motley Crue in the 90s.
Yeah, it's another fairly dated reference.
Yeah,
I'm struggling to name a band that's
going off.
That's had a hit since the mid-90s.
Well, there's no bands anymore. It's all fucking DJ, fucking music.
Oh, the DJs backstage could be a bit.
Oh, yeah.
All I got to do is
just press a button.
Plug the plug their little Discman in and press play, and then
and then just put their hands in the air. Come on,
yeah.
come on. And then they could walk away for 45 minutes, come back and go, great set.
they spend the whole set backstage.
Yeah, fucking oath. They no, that's good stuff. So, but I thought I didn't want to get the hopes up because it's one of those things where I just don't think they're going to let, there was 5 of us.
No.
I don't think they're handing out backstage passes willy nilly to some dickheads who they don't even know. So I thought I won't get me hopes up, but let's just enjoy the day. And I had it all planned out. Because. On about the Thursday, I chat to Walshy, and he goes, "Oh, what are you doing, mate? How are you getting in there?" I said, "Oh, mate, I was going to drive. I was going to have a couple of beers, and then I'm staying at my brother's joint because I'm going to Geelong the next day." He goes, "Mate, you can't fucking drive.
Come on.
What are you doing? What? You're going to be backstage drinking water with bloody all the cocaine and the prostitutes and Coolio and the Bodyjar boys and Gyroscope, and you're going to be on the waters." I said, "Yeah, you're fucking right, mate.
Coolio will put you in a motherfucking body bag.
Oh, mate, he'll be. This won't be a gangster's paradise. It'll be.
And he loses paradise.
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but we didn't want to say that. Yeah. So, right. So he twisted me rubber arm. I thought, all right, I'll sort it out. I'll drive to my brother's joint. I'll get the train in to Richmond. We'll meet in there at about 5:30, something like that. And we'll get on the booze at the corner hotel.
Oh, the perfect night,
mate. It's just, and as you said, the sun was out. The rooftop bar at the corner hotel.
Would have been rocking.
Something magical about, because I've sort of really engrossed myself in Mornington and the Mornington Peninsula, and I'm like, fuck the city, all these fucking hipster douches in the city, but there's something magic about heading into this. You see the sun shining, and you get into Richmond there, and there's a real buzz.
There's a crowd.
Yeah, there is
something about a crowd.
It is good. So Walshy rocks up, and we start getting on the. I started on the. No, they didn't have fucking mid strength. Oh, they had mid-strength, but it was Pacific Ale.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've never tried it, but I can shove that up there.
No, you're a lager man. You're a lager. You're a draft guy.
I couldn't even tell the difference between
anything
ale
that's
and
got
a
a different word other than ale or lager or draft.
I'm a simple man with simple needs.
Yeah.
And I'm not in it for the taste or just fucking get me a buzz on.
Yeah, that's right.
As cheap and as quickly as possible.
So I started on the Melbourne bitter.
Okay.
Melbourne bitter. So that's all right. And Walshy came in with one of his. When in Rome, I like it. And so Walshy comes in, and you were a bit excited.
Yeah.
Things are happening. And then Walshy's brother, Josh, who's coming up from Sorrento, he's coming up with all the guys who know Tom.
Oh, yeah.
The guitarist. And they rock up, and now we're building up here.
The crew's building.
Yeah, and then
snowballing.
It's it's they tell their friends, and they tell their, and so on and so on. So and then one of the boys says, "Oh yeah, we're going to catch up with Tom, the guitarist, for dinner." I said, "Are you sure I've never met Tom, the guitarist from Bodyjar.
He'd have to be a pretty cool dude.
Well, that's what you're thinking. But then I'm like, even though he's this cool dude, is he all right with all us fucking hanger-oners coming out for dinner with him and shit like that? I'm like, I don't want to cramp his style.
Yeah,
he's got a big gig.
Yeah, but he's done a million of them.
He has done a million of them.
It's another day in the office for Tom. And
that's it.
Bodyjar and in his team down at Bodyjar.
That's it. Bodyjar HQ. So he's they've flown back from Adelaide. They've had a gig in Adelaide the night before.
They've still got a bit on.
They've still got a bit on, but yeah, it is more the nostalgia stuff these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
not getting any new fans.
Well, there's sort of
the fans are dying.
Well, they're getting a bit older. The hip replacements, the knee replacements, the mosh pit's looking a bit sad these days. But anyway, so we've been there for a bit. Then Tom comes running in. He's here. He catches up with his mates, and now you just got to. I'm just looking at him, going, "Fuck, he's a cool dude." But you're not
something
sure
about a celebrity.
There's something.
I could look at him for hours.
Yeah, that's right. And it's probably the celebrity where. So it's a bit like Clit Hyman, like he's you really got to know him.
Yeah.
Like he could probably walk through Melbourne and no one would sort of bat an eyelid. But I do bat an eyelid. I bat down the hatches, which Yeah, it's all good. So anyway, do the intro. Tommy, how are you, mate? Evo, great to meet you. And he sits down, and one of the boys goes, "Do you want a beer?" And he goes, I shouldn't. I'm dusty from last night. I've still got." He goes,
"That's Bodyjar for you."
That's Bodyjar for you, mate. That's,
the party never stops.
It doesn't, mate. They need a body bag. That's what they
yeah.
needed. But he has a beer, and then he's sitting right next to me. And I'm like, this is like 16-year-old Evo.
How's his hair looking?
Mate, he's sort of gone the shave.
Yeah.
He's gone the shave. He's still he's holding on there.
Yeah.
But he's a Mornington Peninsula man.
Yeah.
He's
They
Sorrento.
don't go bald down there.
No, they don't, mate. They're old salty dogs.
Yep.
So he's talking about he goes surfing still. He's fucking living the life. I go, this is the guy I want to fucking hang around. So I'm hanging off him like a fucking bad smell.
Yep.
And we're having a good chat. I mentioned Frenzel, of course. I dropped that in there.
Yeah,
and
your name dropping.
I'm name dropping, and I'm doing all that. And we're chatting about. I said, "Oh, mate, he thinks I'm a real stalker." I go,
Yeah.
Clint from Something for Kate lives down there, and Jay from 28 Days is in Mount Martha. He said, "Fucking what are you holding the bushes down the peninsula and just stalk everyone, you freak?"
Yep.
Anyway, I got the photo with Tommy, and
yuck.
I had to do it. And then as I'm walking through, because it's a big reunion, like 25 years of the No Touch Red, and I said to Tommy, I said, a Grant, who's the old bass player.
Yep.
Is Benny, who's the
a
old...
grand.
Grant.
Oh, grand.
Grant.
I thought you said a grand.
No.
Because that's a amount of money.
That's
not
amount of money.
name.
Is a Grant going to be here today? Well, I hope so. Put it in my fucking pocket, because I've just got a shout of fucking beers, and
they're not
it's
cheap.
fucking pricey. Is Benny going to be here, the old guitarist? Yeah, Benny's going to be here.
Benny
What
and the
about
Jets.
Ross, the old drummer?
Ross
Goes,
the boss.
They're playing a couple of songs with us. So, this is going to be great. Yeah, beauty. I'm
They're
just
all here.
living life, mate. 25 years. This is good. So I walked to the tour. Guess who I see? I see Grant. I see Benny. I see Ross. I thought, fuck this. I'm going to get a photo with the boys.
There's no one backstage.
Huh?
Why would you want to be backstage?
You just hang out at the rooftop. Like, why are we even playing the gig, boys? Can I just hang out with you all night and ask for creepy selfies? Can we do that, fellas? So I get a photo with the boys, and Tommy ducked off. He said he's not having dinner. He's going home for a snooze.
Yep.
That's fair enough. And
Tommy is.
yeah, Tom the guitarist.
Hasn't he got a concert on?
Yeah, but they don't get on till 11:30.
Yeah, okay.
This is like
still.
6:30 in the arvo.
Yeah, just thought
Just have a little power nap.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, have you done that before a gig?
No.
Nah,
Be a bit hazy.
A bit wonky.
I guess you're getting back on the program, maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, then we headed down into the corner. We're fucking there, and Klinger on stage. They're supporting them, and we all going well. The beers are going down pretty solid. I'm getting a bit booze. We're on the heavies now, so
is the crowd sort of just big groups of blokes?
No, women as well.
Okay.
Women as well. It's a good vibe in there because Bodyjar, they were. I mean, they're not your sex symbols, but I think that the women got into them as well. So, or maybe there's just a few boyfriends and husbands who go, "Come on, with me. We don't have the kids." Caught up with another Bantido, Jolie Beatty and Simone, who
Beatmaster Beatty.
They're like my gig buddies. The great thing about gigs is the texts will go out. You're going. I'll see you there. What's going on? And you just have, and you can meet other groups of friends, and everyone just gets on like a house on fire because you've got the one thing in common. You're there to see some great tunes.
Yeah, but you've all never moved on.
No, we're still
You're all stuck in the
clinging
past.
clinging on to our youth.
Yep.
So, so Gyroscope come on. They get on at about 10 o'clock.
Getting
So
late.
it's getting late. And they're rocking. They're just pumping, which is great.
So a bit of energy in the room now.
Bit of energy. Things are happening. And, Bodyjar get on at 11:30 and I'm getting pretty pissed here. I'm in a shout of, shouts sort of go out the window. It's just someone comes up and goes, "It's your shout." And you go, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yep.
I don't know what's happening.
All right.
We're in a shout of 8 at the rooftop bar, and then we're fucking, you lose everyone and whatever. But anyway, one of the boys, he had these little things, little weed gummies. Have you heard about?
Okay. Yeah,
about
they're big in the States.
Big in the States, and I'm not a big weed guy.
No,
I'm not a big
I
weed.
like uppers.
Yeah. Well, the last time I had weed, it was a few years ago in Cairns when I smoked a big fucking joint and greened myself out and started getting paranoid and thinking everyone's looking at me and I'm like standing there like a bloody zombie. So I said, "Oh, mate, I'm not really into the weed. Just give me half. Give me half a little gummy.
Give me a gummy head.
Give me the head of a gummy.
A little nibble on his ears.
They're actually snakes. They're little snakes.
That doesn't make sense.
Nah.
Gummy snakes.
Nah, gummy snakes. So I just had half and he goes, I'll take about half an hour to kick in.
Yep.
All right. So it kicked in a bit. I was feeling all right.
Yeah.
And just start, the music and everything starts pulsing through me.
Through your body.
Through my body. And, Kristen's away at the moment and my brother wasn't staying he's away. So I've got his house to myself so I can make a real.
So you invited everyone back?
I was thinking about it, but I was gonna until this happened. Then I got a bit excited. I said, "Oh, mate," he goes, "Do you want another half?" I said, "Fuck it, mate. Give me the old snake."
Yeah.
Give me the old snake, mate.
Give me the snake pit.
It's bloody 12:15 or 12 o'clock on a Saturday night. I've got fucking nothing else going on in my life. I'm here. I'm with Bodyjar.
I'm living in
Tom
the now.
loves me. All the old school Ross, Benny, and Grant think I'm a creep. So let's creep it up.
The only thing that matters is right now.
Right now.
Give me some snakes.
I got nothing to live for. My wife's away. So give me the whole snake. I put the whole snake in me and fuck, it was strong.
Yep.
And then I reckon about 15 minutes later, I'm on a fucking cloud. I'm on a paranoia cloud.
Oh.
I'm fucked. I am munted. I started going, like, I'm thinking everyone's looking at me. And then what happens, one of the guys, like, I'm fucked. And one of the guys who did have a backstage pass, he goes, mate, he comes up to me and he goes, mate, go in, get in there, mate. Just take the backstage pass. Just go in, watch them from side of stage. It's so cool. And I'm just in my head going, no, don't. Because I'm picturing me walking in there and just seeing people and trying to have conversations and just fucking them up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no. He goes, mate, I know how much you love them. It'll mean the world. I know it'll mean the world to you. I go, all right, fuck. He gets me in the backstage pass. I'm like this little fucking kid. I'm spinning. I'm all over the joint. And I sort of show the dude on the door. I go, here's my pass, mate. And he goes, no worries. I get in and they're playing Hazy Shade of Winter, side of stage. There's only
Classic.
about 3 people in there. They look at me like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yep.
I said, I got me pass.
What's wrong with his face?
What's wrong with his face? It's melting. So I sort of get there and I sort of took a bit of video and I'm sort of watching, but I'm not in it. I'm just fucking paranoid as.
Yep.
And I watch one song and then I fucking put my tail between my legs and I fucking walk back out.
I'm out of here.
I go, Trent, I think the dude's name was. I said, mate, that was great. He goes, I told you you'd love it. I said, stop talking. It's all
I'm going
weird.
home.
What's going on? So it gets to the point, night finishes and the memory's gone. And fuck, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Sort of some people like Walshy, he'd had a fucking gummy as well. He's munted, so he had to get a train back to Geelong. And then
that would have been
other
fun.
friends in there, and I went to the toilet, and then I went to a point where I'm like, where the fuck is everyone? I'm just the only guy in here, and now the paranoia is really kicking in. All right, let's just get out of here. So I walk out of the corner. I go, I'm fucking starving.
You're by yourself.
I'm by myself.
Yeah, the wheels fell off pretty quick, didn't
They really did. They really did. Like I said, so I went into this pizza shop. And I'm even worried about what I'm ordering. I'm like, oh God, this guy's going to think I'm a loser. And I go, give me a small meat lovers. I'm sitting there, just like in my own little world. And a bloke I used to play footy with comes and goes, Buddha. And I go, Stewie. How you going, mate? And I'm just like, I can't string words together. I got to bloody message him and apologise. I go, sorry about Saturday night, mate. I was munted. So he's chatting to me. I got no idea what about. He's probably told me about his family. He's married and, this and that. I can't remember any of it.
No, I'm guessing by the look of his, as he was telling you, he's thinking this isn't really.
Yeah,
sinking
Buddsy's not looking that great.
He's not at his best here.
No. So I ended up smashed the pizza. Called a cab and what I've done, called a bloody Uber. And what I've done, I've bloody gone the Uber X. Uber X is where there could be possibly someone else in there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've seen the Uber and I thought, oh, fuck this. I won't sit in the front. You don't sit in the front of an Uber.
No.
And then I go to jump in. There's a chick in the fucking back seat. So then I go to the other side, and then my pot paranoid brain goes, well, I can't sit in the back. She's going to think I'm a bloody sex offender and a creep. So I sit in the front. And I'm too paranoid and scared to say anything. Like, the seat was right forward. I've got me legs up like I'm sitting in bloody Jetstar.
Yeah.
And my legs are around me, but I didn't move back because I know what had happened. I'd bloody move back and squish her, and I just sat there for like 20 minutes, and I got no idea where they dropped her off. And
Didn't say a word to her?
Didn't say a word to anyone. I'm just there in my own little paranoid cloud, just going, oh. I ended up getting home at about 2 a.m. and, managed to get the key out of the bloody lockbox, get into bed, and, Jesus Christ, it was a real sort of a downer from a really good night.
So
Great night.
Are you glad you had the extra?
Nah, didn't need the extra gummy.
No.
I was pretty good. The beers and that were going fine, and then my brain and just everything just blew my brains out with the old
just because something's good
gummy
doesn't mean more of it will be better.
No, it's too much.
Less
too
is
much.
more.
Less is
sometimes,
more.
and I think
So
with a lot of things,
should have just been happy with
snakes
it. But it was a great night. But just probably the last 30, 35 minutes, and then the Uber home, and that was just a bit, just a bit all over the joint. So, yeah. But, anyway, it was a good times. Bodyjar,
good stuff.
horoscope.
Yeah, get out there and get on the gummies. They're a good time.
And Tommy, what a bloody legend, mate.
Yep.
He was a ripper. He was just chatting. He was great. It was great to chat.
You got your photo with him?
I got the photo.
We'll pop that up.
I'll put it on the Insta, and just really open dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't bloody talk to him after that fucking full gummy kicked in.
Well,
Be like,
he probably saw you and thought, I might give that guy a fairly wide berth.
yeah,
He's not looking good.
No, he's not looking good at all. So
No.
yeah, mate. Yeah, but what else? What else?
What
buddy?
else have we got here? Well, two quick ones.
Yeah.
I do my nicknames when I'm
love
at footy
the
clubs, and
nicknames,
people always come up to me and give me other nicknames, and if I heard a good one, I'd often chuck it on the
on the board.
on the board. I said, mate, he's on the board, and someone else would drop off because it would be better than the 21st placed nickname. But I haven't had anyone on the board for a while. And this guy's not going to get on the board, but I found it very entertaining. A guy said he went to a footy club, and there was a guy there, and his nickname was, you might have read it there, his nickname was Simba.
Simba.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they reckon they called him Simba because his uncle killed his dad.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Well, that's a circle of life, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know.
Jesus. How was he with the Simba nickname?
Well,
I mean, early on. You probably don't want to give it to him before the funeral.
Well,
though.
they say the comedy is tragedy plus
plus
time. And obviously the tragedy's there.
Yeah.
That's clean. That's easy to see. The uncle killing the dad. That's a tragedy.
That's tragedy.
Anyone's books. Time. How much time did they give it? You'd want. That's a 12-monther, that one.
It depends if your dad was a bit of a, maybe if your dad hit you when you're a kid, and maybe you're on the uncle's side.
Yeah, it's still.
Maybe he paid him. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, it's still a pretty
uncle.
big family
It's
thing,
a big
I reckon.
thing. Yeah, it'll make Christmas lunch a bit fucking awkward.
Well, not really, because
the dad's
not there.
Yeah, that's right. But
anyway, so Simba, thought that was a ripper, but made this observation the other day. I don't know whether we've talked about this in the past, about when you go to Coles or Woolies using the self-checkout.
Yes.
And you get the feeling, and this isn't rocket science, they're trying to make the customers use the self-serve.
Oh,
is that fair to say?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So, and I've got this theory that, like, because I'm always like, no, fuck that. I'm paying.
Yeah.
I'm paying. You have someone fucking
serve me.
Yeah, or give me a 3% discount or something.
Yeah.
If I'm going through there where you're saving on wages,
yes,
give me a 3% discount.
Yeah, I think make it 5%.
5%. Let's even it up.
Yep.
Or round it up.
Round it up.
So nice, clean 5%. But they make you go. But anyway, so they're getting less and less. Like I was there the other night. It was a Thursday night, which I reckon is one of the busiest nights because people don't go Friday night.
Payday.
People are. Is it payday?
Well, I think it used to be payday, and everyone goes, I go to the supermarket on the Thursday because that's payday.
Okay.
I don't know when everyone gets paid these days.
No, I don't. So it's a busy night because people don't want to go Fridays, but you need a bit of shit for the weekend.
You
so
do.
There's a lot of people in there buying odds and ends for the weekend. Milk, if you're going to make some milkshakes or...
Oh, yeah, milkshakes.
Or sausages, if you're going to have a barbecue.
Have a barbie.
Who knows what?
Oh, mate, you can
wax. If you're going to wax your bloody back or your chest or your balls.
Ball bag.
Condoms, if you're going to...
Condoms, if you're
going to an orgy or...
just need to fill a wallet.
Lubricant, if you... Whatever.
You need to jam a bloody cucumber up your ass.
Up your bumhole. And, anyway, so there's no... If ever there was a time that every bloody register should have been open, this was it. And there were 2 registers. Ugh. And I'm not going to name where I was at because I don't want to... Because these people, they're humans too. But over the years, I've been going to this supermarket regularly and there's 2 people. And there's 2 people.
Okay.
So, yeah, and there's always been different checkout people, but there's 2 that are hands down the slowest fucking cashiers.
Yeah.
And when I first saw them, I was like, maybe it's their first day on the job. But I've now been going there for about 4 or 5 years.
They're not getting any better.
If anything, they're getting slower.
Okay.
They do not understand any... Like, they're like, fuck, it's a bit of a line here. I might ramp things up a bit.
Fucking ramp it up. Might go beep,
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 boop,
boop, boop.
I saw this guy. It was a carton of milk, right? And not like some fucking fancy soy or bloody
almond
or bloody
permeate free
fucking rat's milk or fucking
goat's milk
or any sort of. It was
jungle jizz.
It was fucking dairy. It was the most common full cream milk.
He couldn't find it.
He couldn't find the fucking barcode on this thing, and he's looking around. I'm like,
oh God,
mate, that must be the fucking 2000th time you've scanned an identical milk carton today. They're not moving the fucking barcode, mate.
No,
it's on the sticker.
Don't. Yep.
Which is always on the front. Anyway, so this guy's a fucking train wreck. And I got there, and these 2 are on, a guy and a girl, and they are, maybe they're not all there, but they are fucking...
Maybe it's a thing where they go, we'll give them a go.
No, but they've been there for... So I've got a theory that somewhere in some back office with a locked door, no cameras, a meeting of the minds at this large supermarket organisation, they have said, I reckon it would be written somewhere, or maybe not written.
Yeah.
All right. Who are your 2
slowest
fucking cashiers? Because they're getting 80 hours a week. They're getting 100 hours a week.
Yep.
And the managers would be like, but we're about to sack them. They're fucking, they can't do their job. And
we're like, no, where the barcode is on the milk.
And they're like, no, I don't give a fuck. What about Trent, who's just made the Guinness World Records for scanning things in? He's lightning. Well, fucking, give him the arse.
Yeah, and get a robot to do his job.
Yeah.
Because
give him the arse. He can stack pallets out the back.
Fucking oath.
Get the 2 slowest human beings on the fucking planet. Put them at the cashiers because I want
busiest time.
At the busiest time.
Yep.
Every night, because I want people to look at the cash. Look at the bloody automatic machines. Do it yourself. Look over at fucking bloody slow Ken over here.
Yeah.
Who's scanning one product every quarter of an hour.
Yeah.
Who's scanning eggs individually. And then look back at the machines you scan yourself and you say, you know what?
I can do a better
I thought
job.
I'd never do it, but it's a better option than going with fucking Nuffy Ken.
Yep, Nuffy Ken. He's no good, Nuffy Ken.
Yeah, Nuffy Ken. Is that fair to say, or is that...
No, it's fair to say, mate. It's, yeah.
Are they making enough profit, these fucking joints, that they can at least do our shit for us?
Yeah, I think so.
I get anxiety going into those bloody self-serve things.
Well, it's one of those things where you're, you sort of got to get everything spot on. Sometimes you put something in, and then it goes, you scan it, and then they go, you create a bit of room, and they hurry up. They're like, oh, bag your item. Well, fucking settle down, mate. I'm not finished getting it ready to go in the fucking bag, and then you put it in, and it rolls around, and they go, brr, brr, unexpected item in the fucking bag.
And you're not packing it properly because you're not a pro.
No.
You're putting fucking a hot chicken on
on
eggs, so the eggs are fucking cooking
They're
under
cooking.
this chicken.
Yeah.
And then you'll put a loaf of bread on that, and then some fucking Tim Tams, and they start melting
melt.
through the fucking chicken. An
Yeah.
apple that goes there's no system.
You
And
know,
then
the lube fucking breaks open. You got lube all over your eggs. And,
you got a condom on your cucumber.
on
and
your
you're
cucumber.
Like, that'll save me time.
Yep.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's
You
nice.
chuck your bananas in, they'll say, your bananas, they don't weigh enough. And you're like, well, what do you get me to weigh them for if you know how much?
I know, exactly
Oh,
right. Yeah.
fuck.
Oh,
I've had enough.
yeah, okay. So but you never go self-checkout.
I never go self-checkout.
Okay, you make them work. Work,
But I'm going to
work,
start
work.
because these two, nuffies, nice enough. I'm sure they're nice enough.
Yep.
But they are deliberately giving these two lots of hours at peak time, so people go, no, I'm not
I'm self-checking.
fucking standing there for 2 hours watching fucking slow Wayne.
Well, that's sometimes as well in the busy times they've got about 4 people just guarding the checkout, the self-checkout, because there's so many people doing it that they go boop boop and the red light flashes. And a lot of the time, but it takes them fucking 10 minutes to fucking come over and fix your bloody thing and.
You're jamming.
'Cause
no one knows how to work it. They're putting fucking bank cards in the bit where you're meant to stick the notes and the bit where you're meant to get your receipt. They're sticking their dick in that. And so that's all bloody getting stuck and getting pubes in the coin dispenser.
Oh, yeah, that's a nightmare.
It's a bloody
That's
shit
a
show.
nightmare. Yeah.
I'm just going to start knocking shit off.
Yeah, just start stealing it. Go, well, I don't work here, mate. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I didn't know these weren't free.
Yeah. That's an onion, is it? No, that's an avocado. I thought it was a fucking brown onion.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's is that trying to think of something that's expensive. What's expensive? Most expensive thing you
I
get?
don't know. What would be expensive? I was in there today. What's fucking expensive?
Some of the ladies.
Lamb's expensive.
Oh, lamb's expensive.
Lamb's
yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
Mm.
But anyway.
Avocados are down to $1.10.
Yeah, they sort of go up and down, the avocados. They do get a bit smaller, though. They do. Sometimes you get them, they're big fucking puppies.
Yeah.
They're about $2, and then you get a little one, and you go, it's fucking $1.10. But
That's a grape.
it's a grape.
Yeah.
So there's bloody interesting stuff.
Oh, mate.
The old, self checkout stuff. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
So it's just a bit of, pardon the pun, but a bit of food for thought.
Food for thought. That's it, mate. That's it.
I can get fucked if I'm not bloody scanning the good tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
No one's paying for
Or the
that.
bananas with the red tips.
Yeah.
Just put them through as regular bananas.
Oh,
Yeah, look out, mate.
yeah. No, they'll be going back.
Yeah, that's happening. So,
Anyway,
anyway,
how
mate.
are we going for time here?
Mate, we've got a little bit going on. We're sort of only at 42 minutes, and we're sort of...
Really flogging a dead horse
Well,
here. Because I've got a few more things to talk about, but I hope
Yeah.
they're a bit better than that.
Well, do you want me to tell you? I've been meaning to tell this little story. It was the first gig I had back after I got back from Thailand, where I was all over the joint. I was wonky, as I said.
Yeah.
I spent 4 days, and it was just a build-up of later and later nights.
Yep.
And on the Wednesday night in Thailand, I stayed out till 6:30 in the morning. Sun comes up. Wake up at 12, check out. Afternoon's a write-off. Coxie loses his phone. I'm on a plane. I can't get any sleep overnight. But I've got a gig on the Friday night. So I've
you're not
flown in.
it hasn't been the best leader.
It's been a bad lead-up. And you just want your first gig back when you've been boozing and not sleeping and just partying. You just want a nice, easy... just you go through the motions. Just
Like coming back from injury. You just
you
don't want to go straight into a granny. You want to
You want to just build in.
you want a nice little easy one. Buddy, 15-goal win.
He's busy. Yeah. You just want a nice, easy one.
Get a few easy kicks.
Yeah, and just sort of roll around. So I've got to do a gig. And it's in Mornington, which is fantastic.
Well, that's good. That's
I
a
don't
good
have
start.
to travel.
Mm.
I don't have to. Well, I've got to travel 5 minutes. That's it. But it's for there's some people who are going out. It's for a company. There's about 30 of them at Squire's Loft in the main street there. No, I've done a few of these gigs before where you just
Good steaks.
great steaks are raised, and anyway, so 30 people, Squire's Loft, the bloke who booked me, cruise he has, just get up, do about 25, 30 minutes. It's a fantastic
Private room or?
Well, thought it was a private room.
Oh, this old
Thought it was a private room. I turn up, and Squire's Loft, it's a real long, narrow sort of restaurant. So even if it is private, it's still not great because you got people walking through with steaks, and you got people serving beers, and you really got to.
They're often sort of echoey timber floors.
Echoey timber floors, and
not designed for comedy, designed for meat eating.
Yeah, designed for. I mean, the last thing you want is some dickhead who's spent 4 days in Thailand trying to tell you jokes. Yeah, but they were celebrating, I think, 4 years or something without an incident because they're a big. I think it was a gas company down in Hastings.
Okay.
So they thought,
Hold a little shindig.
Yeah, so that's nice. And anyway,
ironically, booked a disaster. Did they?
Booked a. There was a real disaster.
Someone died.
Yeah.
It was Evan on stage.
That's right. So I walk in and I meet the dude who's sort of organising. He's not there yet. So I'm chatting to a few of the guys. I go, "G'day guys, is so and so here?" He goes, "No, he's not here yet." And I said, "Okay, so fuck, this is a bad setup. Where's is everyone in here? Are they part of the company?" You go, no, there's people up there. They're not part of the company, and the people who are 2 meters away, they're just having a romantic dinner. Okay. I said, okay, this is an ideal.
This is going to suck the balls of the cow that just died to make this steak.
Oh shit, yeah.
This is going to be shit.
Yep. So I ended up, I had to go around the back, bring all my sound gear in. I go, oh, fuck, this is... And at this stage, I've got it. There's nowhere really to plug it in, so I'm climbing over bloody booths and shit. I said, I'll try to put my speaker up here. Yep. And I'm just like, when you've got anxiety after being on the booze for 4 days and I'm still not all there. I go, this is going to be a shit show.
You're sweating bullets.
I'm sweating.
Pad thai.
Oh, mate, I'm sweating bloody whatever the beers are.
You're shitting fire.
Oh, I'm fucked. Anyway, Jared, the dude who's organised, he finally gets in and he goes, yeah, this isn't what I thought. I thought we had a room to ourselves. I said, no, we don't have a room to ourselves.
No.
So I chat to the owner and I go, oh, mate, like this, you've got other people in the restaurant. Like, mate, I'm meant to be doing stand-up here. This isn't good. He said, yeah, mate, can I just ask you, mate, maybe don't swear? I said, oh, fuck, that's half my act. That's no good.
You can almost bail out at this stage.
I was close to...
Because this isn't what you signed up for.
It isn't what I signed up for, but I thought I've just come off from Thailand. I need the money.
Yeah, okay.
Need the money. I can't be knocking back gigs.
Doing it for all the right reasons.
Shit gigs in restaurants when, I've just been spending a bit of cash in Thailand. How's Kristen going to... How'd you go? How much you get paid for that gig? I said, I actually knocked it back.
Because the room was a funny shape.
Yeah. She said, well, you fucking don't do that again.
You explain that to the debt collector that's just throwing a fucking brick through our front window.
That's it. So, and it just keeps getting pushed back further and further back because we're waiting on mains, we're waiting on dessert.
Yep.
So I'm sort of just hanging around Mornington, just running through how this shit show's going to go, and I'm like, oh god, I should have gone home and just done something. I don't know, bloody just get pissed or something. And anyway, so I get on about 9 o'clock, and everything's done, and I've been told I can't swear, so I'm going into this material, and it's not too bad, but then as you said, nothing really. Even Jared's like, yeah, this is a bit weird, and there's people up the back of the restaurant going, what the fuck's going on here?
But as long as they know it's weird because they fucked up, and not weird because Evan's shit.
No. So there's
Big
some
difference.
people who are sort of enjoying it, and then about 15 minutes in, I'd sort of tell a punchline where I sort of swear a bit on the punchline.
Yeah.
And I just said, a lot of these jokes work better if I can swear. And then the owner goes, mate, don't worry about it. You can swear. I've spoken to everyone. But after that, you're sort of like, it sort of lost its bit of its appeal, you know?
Yeah.
But
so everyone can hear you that's not
everyone can hear me, and a few people are enjoying it, but it's still not because I'm literally standing like there's people in booths behind me. There's people sitting up against the wall here. Like the walkway was like not even a metre.
Yeah, it's not great.
Steaks are coming through, and nothing really fucks a punchline like a sirloin coming through as you deliver your bloody joke. But anyway, we got through it. We pushed through. We did the half hour. And Jared said, thanks for that, mate. And I said to what's he who booked me, I said, she was pretty tough, mate, but we got through it. And then afterwards, one of the blokes, you've got me booked for a cricket club gig in Somerville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was there. He goes, oh, you coming down to the club in a few months? I said, yeah, it's going to be a lot better than that, mate. It's yeah, we'll set it up nicely. There'll be spotlights. There won't be steaks coming through. So yeah, it'll be a fun little gig, mate. But it was just I was sweating and anxiety.
It sucks that he was there because you almost hope when you do something like that. Best case scenario
is
everyone at the function gets in a bus.
Yeah,
and the bus has an accident and catches on fire, and everyone on the bus dies. So anyone that saw it is no longer on the planet.
No, they said what they do in their last moments before they were saying how shit was that fucking comedian. Steaks were good, but comedian was fucked. But the good thing is no one will remember my name.
No. Well, no one was writing it down. So
no one's writing it down.
We got to get him. We got to get him back.
Yeah. Let's get him on. But that was just a bit of. I'll post the photo of what the room setup was like. It was just It was a bad one to come back to. It was just I really had to think about it, which I didn't want to have to think too much.
No, but you see, you did 30. Fuck.
Yeah, I did probably 25 to 30.
I would have been bailing.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, but it had its moments, but it was just tough. But anyway, that was something, I guess.
That's something.
Have you got any little tidbits, mate?
Well, this is a real little tidbit and something, this is technology for you. And this is by no stretch funny or probably even entertaining. But I was...
going with the theme of the podcast.
I've got...
the weekend on the booze just fucks me.
Oh, it just throws you.
God, I feel like I'm sweating bullets here, mate.
So I got a bad habit with me sunnies. I just chuck them in my pocket with my keys, and they're fucked after about 2 weeks. After about 2 weeks, my sunnies are fucked. So I've got these sunnies. I can barely see out of the fucking things.
Scratched.
I've got that many scratches and shit on them. And I've got to get myself some new sunnies. But I couldn't be fucked going out and looking at sunnies and whatever. So I've gone, and sunnies is something I've always thought it's worth getting something decent.
I'm sort of the other way because I lose them. Yeah.
I don't lose them. I just destroy them.
You just destroy them. Yeah. Jeez, I go through about 30 pairs a year.
Because that's one thing I noticed. The big difference between expensive sunnies and shitty sunnies. Like, if you're wearing a shitty pair of sunnies on your head and you get a headache and they fucking break. Like, they're so fucking weak.
Oh, yeah.
You put them in your pocket, you turn it, they just snap.
The lenses pop out and they
Whereas you buy a good pair like Ray-Ban or something, you can fucking run over them with an army tank and they don't break. That's the big difference. So anyway, couldn't be fuck going to try on some new sunnies. And now the guy we love, bloody Mark Normand.
Oh,
he was Normo. He started. I was listening to his pod and he said there's a type of sunnies that he loves.
Okay.
And I was like, I've always thought he looked pretty good in sunnies. I might. So I'd never heard of him when I googled him, and you can only buy them online.
Okay.
And I was like, fuck, I'm not going to buy a pair of sunnies without trying them on.
No, you look like big frog eyes or something.
Yeah, who knows?
Or they just won't fit
like
your
a welding
head.
mask, or who knows what they could
speed
look like.
dealers.
It's like who knows. Well, you get a rough. You see pictures of them.
You do sort of see.
And then anyway, so I'm looking at this. So I'm not going to make the purchase. And then the last little thing comes up. Would you like to try them on virtually?
Ooh.
And I said, fuck, do tell. Click here for a virtual, what do they call it? Like a parade or something?
Virtual
fashion parade?
Virtual catwalk.
Catwalk. Let's run with that. It wasn't it, but that sounds good. Yep. So I did it, and all of a sudden, I'm looking at the camera, and my face is on the camera. So mine on the phone. So the camera is picking me up, which isn't that amazing.
No, that's not good.
So you can see me, and all of a sudden, I'm wearing the sunnies.
Right.
I'm wearing the fucking sunnies.
Did you look cool?
Cool as ice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's not like on the Zoom or the Instagram where you put on the sunglasses filter and they're half hanging off your head.
Like I move the head and it's still be on the side of my head.
Yeah.
No, they actually,
they fit.
you'd move your head around and these sunnies were on my face.
Right.
Wow, we.
Yeah, no, that's...
Look, I said it wasn't much, and I said, but fucking, we don't need to leave the house, do we?
No. You said, well, that's, what are they called? What's the brand?
I don't know.
No. So you've ordered them?
No, I didn't buy one.
Oh, okay. You just sort of...
Wait, I took a little...
Could you do it with other stuff? Could you, if you before you buy condoms, could you maybe see if the Magnum ones, if they'll fit? So you sort of like get on there and do you want to do a virtual condom test? And then you'll get your...
Omars. Oh, no,
Omars.
That's the name of the...
That's the guy who made them.
That's the side.
Yeah.
That's the...
Could you do that where you, like with the condom?
By Parker? War
by Parker. Yeah, see, it doesn't sound... Fuck, that'd struggle to fit on the arm of the Sonny, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So get on the War by Parker website and get yourself a little virtual Sonny to it.
Okay, that's nice.
I didn't buy. I think they're a bit expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
But like t-shirts, shorts, and bloody. If you want to buy a car, maybe just
How do you look in the car? And maybe you could mix it with the War by Parker, so you're cruising fat arming it in the car with your sunnies on, and it's all virtual.
Yeah,
it's nice.
A car's probably more about the feel of the car, though.
That's true.
Yeah, you look through the window.
That's true.
But still, it's something. It's something.
Maybe I should have done a virtual test of the fucking weed gummy first and see how munted my fucking head looks. Because then I guarantee I wouldn't have taken them Saturday if I'd have done the virtual tour before, if that's what I was going to look like.
No, you could have. How would that? You'd hold the phone up and it would be what you see through the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Would be how you would see through gummy. And everyone would just be looking at you.
Everyone would be going, who the fuck
is that?
This guy? What a weirdo. What a weirdo.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's not bad, the old sunglasses.
It's something. Look, I got others there, but are we nearly at the end of this train wreck?
We're really crawling over the line here, mate.
Yeah, the clock.
Oh, what I will say is I mentioned how one of my mates, his cousin dated Sarah Jane.
Oh, yeah.
So I caught up with Twiggy on, it was yesterday.
And our Hamill slept with Shakira.
Hamill slept with Shakira. So my mate Twiggy said when his cousin was with Sarah Jane, what he'd do, because they'd sort of do Kris Kringles or something, they'd always give each other Christmas presents. He bought my mate Twiggy, so the cousin who was dating Sarah Jane, he'd buy her fucking calendar and fucking give it to him. So
just a constant reminder.
A constant reminder of I'm banging a really hot.
Oh, so the guy that.
So the dude dating Sarah Jane
would give it to other people.
Yeah.
Oh, what a legend. Yeah.
Isn't that great?
No, I thought it was his mates after they'd broken up would give them to him as a reminder of of better times.
No. He the guy dating
that's
Sarah Jane would give the. Geez, that's gutsy.
That's some arrogance.
Would you be jealous of knowing that your girlfriend's calendar was on so many blokes' walls and FHM, or there'd have to be a little bit of you that goes, oh, stop pulling yourself, boys, over FHM.
Not sure. It'd be bragging rights.
Bragging rights is great.
The only thing better than having a poster
is having the real thing.
Yeah,
you've got 12 months of that. You don't have to flip a page or anything. You just...
No, you can go to whatever page you want.
Yeah, that's right. Go, can you put that other bikini on from May?
Yeah.
And
that's better than a poster.
That's right.
But they're not together anymore, are they?
No, they're not together
anymore. And the guys have still got the posters. So
yeah, that's right.
Posters are forever. And sometimes going out with the Chico Roll chick is not forever.
No. But Yep. Hey, quick one here as well. We maybe wind it up here because I got hit up a few weeks ago from Peter Llewellyn. She's a Bantido.
Oh, Pete, as in the female. So P-E-T-A.
P-E-T-A. Now, she just said because she just had a story that she wouldn't mind us sort of sharing on the pod. So hopefully, geez, my reading skills aren't great at the moment.
My eyesight, I'm fucking legally blind.
Oh, yeah. How is that going? Are you going to
I've actually got to make the font on my phone bigger.
Okay. Could you do a virtual tour of how you look with goggles on, glasses?
Quite easily.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
I've got to go in there. Must go in there. It's a fucking sad day, though.
Yeah.
Bald and glasses.
Oh,
and
yeah.
short.
You look sort of smart, though. Maybe not you. Oh, hang on. No, so Peter said she gave you a drunken Monday night message to Tommy a few weeks ago, promising a Mad Monday laugh.
Ah, yes.
I have finally shaken my hangover. I put it down for you.
She was with her hubby.
Yes. So here we go. So should I read this out? So because there's a lot of people, Mad Mondays are starting to wind down now. Yep. We're getting to the pointy end of the season, but here we go. So hopefully I don't balls it up for you, Peter. Hopefully I can read. I won't get you to read it because it's very small. All right, so this when my hubby and I first got together, I was a trainer and he was a player for the club.
Great start.
I vowed and declared to never marry a footballer. Yet here I am, 13 years later with two lads together. 2 kids.
2 kids.
Yep. We've been together only a couple of weeks and Mad Monday had come around. So this is back when they just sort of hooked up.
Yep.
She's the trainer.
Yep.
The club had won flags, and after a huge day, couple of days, a big Mad Monday was going to be the cherry on top. The trainers, male and female, all went out for lunch on Mad Monday and thought we'd go and meet up with the footballers at the local pub hosting Mad Monday festivities.
What could go wrong?
I mean, I know blokes after 3 days on the piss. Now, my hubby is the quiet guy of the club. He's quiet. He sort of snuck in there and taken the train real quiet. Yeah, the one who doesn't usually get caught up in too many shenanigans. But with picking up a trainer, still being hot footy club goss, his generous teammates decided to shout him a Mad Monday treat. I walked in with the other trainers and the whole place erupted with lots of yelling and shouting. I look up to the second story of the pub to find my football-playing boyfriend getting a lap dance from a local woman employed for the day's entertainment.
Okay.
He was getting a rub off someone else. There was no hiding it as he was still wearing his playing jumper, so his number was staring back at me.
And his face.
And
also
his
would have been
face.
Well, maybe that was
maybe she was seeing the boobs of the stripper. I don't think I've ever seen anyone move that quick because he flew down the stairs. Don't think his feet even touched the ground. Being the good egg that I am, I managed to let it go after about a decade. And married him. But the story of Truck being caught getting a lap dance by the new missus has been a story that has gone down in finals folklore. # Mad Monday fail. I'm sure there's a heap of stories floating around like that about Mad Monday fuck-ups. So if any of the other listeners want to maybe share a couple.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be about Mad Monday. Just something. If you've done something silly on the piss, I reckon.
Yeah.
But I don't know about Truck's story that the other guys
shouted him.
Yeah. Like that's
I reckon Truck was a few he had a big hand in organising that.
He might have made the call. He might have rang and paid, but look, if that's what keeps them
if you
together,
just tell a few lies, just so it's
little white lies.
Little white lies.
No one gets hurt.
Yeah,
and you got 2 beautiful kids.
That's right.
Bloody good on you guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for sending that in. Thanks for listening.
That's a beauty because I tell you what, if that had been my wife, there wouldn't have been a second date.
Fucking hell, I would have. Yeah, and I don't reckon she would have let me live that down at all. To be honest, if we were still together,
because I reckon her Peter's. I don't want to get with a footballer because they're all the same.
Yeah.
They're all the same. They're all, I can do better because I live, breathe footballers and I've seen the way they act and I don't want that.
No.
And then fucking week 2, old bloody Truck's getting a lappy. You would be thinking, good on her for thinking that's an isolated incident.
Yeah. He's the quiet guy. Yeah, he never does this. He never does that, so.
But no, well,
Truck.
good on you.
That's great. That's great. So, hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode
Yeah.
of the Good Banter podcast. Jump on the Instagram, get on the YouTube, share it, subscribe.
Just tell a friend.
Tell a friend. What gigs you got coming up, Tommy?
When does this come out?
This will come out Thursday.
I don't know.
You got anything this weekend?
Down at the I've got a very busy grand final week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all bloody up in the air now. Fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how it all goes.
Yep.
But plenty on.
Plenty on. So yeah, we do have one in the bank that we might have to use, but all good. And jump on the Patreon. Thanks to everyone we did put out the Q&A. We got some
good questions,
good feedback on the Q&A. So jump on the Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/goodbanter.
Any new Patreoners?
A couple have jumped on.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. We're still hovering around 66. Is about our bogey number.
I'd love to crack 70.
70 would be nice, even if we got to 80, 90, 100.
100 would be
that'd be something where I'd be like, all right.
Maybe can we give if we get 100, we'll what could we do? Post a couple of dick pics.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
See if we can get it down to 40.
Yeah. Oh God, but
we'll
thanks
something.
to everyone who is on the Patreon.
And we've got some big things coming up. We do. We're gonna get give us some feedback on this. We're gonna get guys we reckon are interesting.
We might do a few interviews.
We're gonna do some interviews.
Yeah.
If there's someone that we like or someone that actually takes our calls, we
that'd be good.
We might interview them and just have a bit of a chit chat.
Yeah, put on the regular pod.
Put on the regular pod.
Yeah, just put it out there. See what happens.
Yep.
So but thanks for listening. Have a bloody great week and school holidays. Hope you're having fun with the family. If you got a family, if you don't have a family,
just
stay away from the kids
because they're not all cocaine and prostitutes.
Nah.
So make the most of it.
Yep. So that's another episode of Good Banter.
Good Banter.